As the introduction, bioprocess technology is a vital part of biotechnology that deals with processes combining in all living material or its component with nutrients to produce specialty chemicals, reagents, and biotherapeutics. Benefit of using bioprocesses over chemical one are that they produce renewable byproducts, need mild reaction condition, and are more focused and efficient. The potential has been broadened with development of recombinant DNA technology. Finds being used in creating safer food ingredients, evaluating safer food products, and creating biodegradable and environmentally friendly chemicals.
Next, we'll be talking on about the safety precaution inside the lab. So one of the safety precaution inside the lab is wearing personal protective equipment such as lab coat to protect us from any chemical spillage, and then tie our hair properly, and also wear covered shoes. Honey, wear your lab coat when you enter the lab, and do not use clothes.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, next time I will follow the rule in the lab. I will wear the PPE properly and I will stop playing the phone in the lab.
Yes, make sure of it. Handphones should not be allowed in the lab as it can distract us when our lecturer is giving us briefing on the experiment that will be conducted soon. This is why you should not play in the lab. It can cause you injury, and also you can accidentally hit any chemicals and it can be a big damage. Next, we should not eat or sniff chemicals inside the lab.
Hey, Zul.
Hi.
Hey, I have a mentos. Do you want? You don't want? I eat.
Ami, you should not eat inside the lab or even drink. You should go out if you want to eat or drink. Your food may be contaminated with the chemicals around inside the lab. Do you understand?
Sorry.
Do you know where the lab safety equipment are? I assume you don't know. Come, let me show you. So, if you see, this is our safety equipment. We have the first aid kit. It has all the medical equipment for any injuries which happens inside the lab. And then we have the fire blanket. You can use it to cover the fire to control it. Next, we also have the shower and eye wash station over here. The shower is used for our body if we have any chemicals on it accidentally. And then the eye wash, if the chemicals hit our eyes, we can wash it over here. So let me demonstrate it to you. This is the shower, right? And this is the eye wash. You have to push this. Close. Ame, not again. Actually, it's not anything hazardous. If it's thermometer or anything hazardous, we should immediately report it to our lecturer. Since you just broke a glassware, now write it in the book and then report it to the madam. Now we are responsible for that. So let's clean it up. I'll show you how. take your broom. Yeah, strip it off. We should place this inside the broken glass waste. So since we are here already, I'll show you all the waste bins. First we have media waste to pour out all the chemicals here, and then we have the broken glass waste. Next is the contaminated waste only, do not mix it up with other waste. Next is the non-contaminated, like our Kim white tissues. And then we have the satellite accumulation area. So the container should always be closed, and then the waste should be segregated according to the classification, since we have two. And then we should also avoid the spillage when adding the waste into the containers. Ami, not you again. What are you doing here? The chemical you are using is volatile. You should be using this at the Lamina Afro cabinet. This is the Lamina Afro cabinet. You should be using this for your chemical because it is hazardous to open it. Now do it there.
Five basic equipments that are in the bioprocessing lab. So first we can start with the Voltax mixer. This Voltax mixer is used to mix solutions that are put in test tube. You put the test tube here, you turn it on, you adjust the speed and you turn the machine on. So this is a hot plate and this is used for preparing food. First you turn on the main switch, then you put what you want to prepare, then you turn it on. You move the switch, adjusting how hot you want the heat to be. So this is the pH meter. This is where the rod is. So first you turn it on, then you adjust this, put it in your solution. So let's say you have a beaker here, then you turn it on, and it will measure your pH. The function of the pH meter is to measure pH of the solution. Before using the pH meter, you always have to standardize your pH meter. You always have to calibrate it using the 3 buffers, which is buffer 4, 7 and 10. So this is the autoclave, and the autoclave is normally used to sterilize equipment. So this is how you use it. First you should turn on the power switch. Then you should pour water inside the autoclave, in here. Then you should load the object before closing. Then you close, and then you lock it. You slide this, like that. Then you should press the stop key, this one. And then set the operation pattern and also the time and temperature. Then press the start key and just wait. Once it's done, then you open the lid and you unload the object and make sure you turn off the autoclave. So in the bioprocess lab, there will be a fermentation room. So let's take a look inside. So this is the fermentation room. So here will be a bioreactor. There's 2 bioreactors in this fermentation room. Here is where the fermentation happens. There are a lot of tubes connecting to the bioreactor, and this is where we adjust the acidity, the base, and also the gas that will be provided for the fermentation process. So in the bioprocess lab, there will be some media that are quite vital for our experiments. So first we have potato dextrose agar, and one more is potato dextrose broth. This is how it looks like inside. It does smell like potatoes, but that doesn't mean you can smell it or sniff it.
As a conclusion, mishap in the lab can be prevented with a little caution and adherence to recommended safety procedures. Before conducting any form of experiment, We should always be very familiar with our lab equipments. This is because we won't really know how to use the materials or how to fix a mistake we might make. So by this, increase the awareness of the possibility, risk or hazard involved with laboratory work, and to realize the laboratory is generally a safe place to work if safety guidelines are properly followed.